Talking with Falcon football coach Matt Walker. And Matt, the Falcons opened their 2013 season last Friday at Raymer Field with a 17-14 loss to St. John's. St. John's kicked the game-winning field goal with just 6 seconds to go on the clock. Could you talk about that game?
Well, like I said after the game, clearly is a tough one to swallow for us. I mean, we put so much time and effort and energy, like everybody, into getting that Week 1 win. But we feel like we've created such a good culture here and turned things around in so many ways, and are trying to see those benefits on the field. And I know those kids, I'm so proud of the way they've worked and stayed committed through some tough times here, trying to get this thing turned around. And I'm so proud of them, and for them to, for us not to get that one in the end was hard. I mean, but we did some great things that we got to stay positive about. I mean, for 59 minutes, we're basically, controlling that football game. I mean, clearly we would like to. We were in the scoring zone a few times and we had chances to score and didn't. But 430 yards of offense, controlled the ball, time of possession, and outside of their first drive of the football game, they don't score another point until a minute to go in the game, and then sort of. We did a lot of good things that we're proud of and can build off of, but as anybody knows, that's a tough one to come back from. But we've had a good week of practice on a short week here going into St. Thomas, and I feel good about where we're at as a football team and excited to move forward with these guys. We got a talented group. We're different than we've been the last couple of years, and I think that anybody that was at the game could see that. We just didn't finish the game on the scoreboard, but this group's a special group, and I expect big things from them.
Matt, looking at our players of the week, on the offensive side, sophomore quarterback Ryan Kusilek led all game rushers with 106 yards. He also completed 22 of 35 passes for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't throw an interception. Could you talk about Ryan's play a little bit?
We had a great game. I mean, I think everybody that's followed our program at all knows we and Ryan would tell you too, we battled through some freshman year ups and downs with him as a quarterback, but I think it's all gonna be for good reason here. I mean, it's a chance now going into his sophomore year. He's our guy, and he came out and played with a lot of confidence. And anytime you go 100 on the ground and 200 in the air, that's a pretty special day in football. And there's not too many guys that have had a day like that. He quietly has one of the top total offensive days in the history of our program, and kind of just he quietly does it. But really proud of the way he played, and his decision making in the run game and the pass game was outstanding. We put a lot on him in the no huddle system, and he's a really intelligent kid, and you could see how well he handled that in week 1. So just really proud of him, and how as a football program we can build off of him going forward.
Matt, on the defensive side, senior end Alex Hohensteen was named the player of the week. He made 5 tackles, including a sack, and he also forced a fumble. Could you talk about Alex's play a little bit?
Alex had a great game, and he's had a great preseason camp. Alex has been a good player for us for a number of years here. But I joked with him the other day. I was watching some film of practice, and saw a guy running down one of our tables. I said, "Who the heck is that guy running?" And he looks explosive. He looks fast. He's big and strong. He worked hard this offseason. I think he came in the best shape of his life, and he really produced for us on Saturday, and that's exciting. He's our leader up there, and a guy that we're counting on big things to lead that defense, and really excited about him having such a big game in week 1.
And looking ahead, hosting nationally ranked St. Thomas Thursday at night game, 7 o'clock at Raymer Field. What are you looking for against the Tommies?
Well, I mean, anybody that's around the Division III game understands the challenge we have ahead of us. We're talking about, one of, if not the best team in the nation right now. Coming off of a national championship loss last year. Return, I think, 9 starters on offense and 6 on defense. And so, that they're going to have some great players. I think it's a challenge that our kids are excited about. I think that we went there last year and didn't play well. I mean, clearly they had something to do with that. They played well and put it to us a little bit, but I think we walked away from that game saying that really wasn't our best effort, and we didn't play well. I think we're excited to get back out there and try to get rid of the taste in our mouth from St. John's, and to prove, kind of a comeback from what we did last year against St. Thomas. I think we got a great plan on both sides. We've had one of the best weeks of practice I think that we've ever had here. So I would expect a physical game. I mean, they're a big, strong team. It's going to try to play you physical, which is good for us. I mean, I think that matches up well for us. But I think you're going to, again, like you saw last week, a hungry group of guys that are going to scratch and fight and claw to do whatever it takes to get a win. And I can't wait. I think it'll be another great atmosphere for us at the stadium, too.
Matt, good luck to the Falcons, and thanks for your time. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.